Now, what I want us to do is let's move to the OPEX. So OPEX is just operational expenses budget. This is what you want to look at for your team and yourself in a 12-month cycle. So for a business that is doing 100.5 million naira in a calendar year, there are certain things you're going to need. And then a business that is doing 25 million does not need those things. You have access to these sheets. I've put them in the description below. So those of us that are looking for 100.5 million in the next 12 months, we need a business operations manager. We need a content manager. A marketing agency is your choice. What I've done is the ones in orange are things you can do yourself. You don't have to outsource them. There are a few items here in orange. The choice is yours, really. Then you have your ad spend. So what I've done here with the ad spend, you've broken it down Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Now, depending on your business, some businesses, Q1 is more important than Q4. So for example, a business that runs a gym, they get a lot of gym sign-ups and things like that within the first 2 quarters, Q1 and Q2, because Q1, New Year resolution, Q2, planning for summer body, that sort of thing, right? If you are a spa or if you're a hamper business, it's probably the other way around, where Q4, you want to run more ads because a lot of people will be gifting hampers. You get the drift. So that's pretty much how this is set up. If you're doing 105 million or 100.5 million, you probably need a legal partner or retainer just in case to handle things like trademarks, copyright infringement clauses or issues, all of that. The e-commerce website, if you're using Shopify here, this is your basic monthly fee. It's fine. You can get Shopify Plus, probably get a paid theme. The choice is yours. But this is the cost per year. If you want to get somebody to design the website for you, typically this is what it should cost you. If you want to design it yourself, you can do that, or get somebody in-house to design it for you. Depending on your business and the size, obviously you need insurance. Your packaging materials, what I've done here is I've done it at an average cost of 30,000 naira per shipping bag. I don't know what's in your business. You could have shipping bags, carrier bags, stickers, thank you cards, all of that. So your own packaging materials could be different from what I have here. Choice is yours. Then UGC partners. So UGC is just user generated content or influencers. A business this size should definitely be working with influencers often. Digital toolkits. So things like Microsoft Office Pro, ChatGPT Pro, or Gemini, or Canva, additional storage space, all those kind of things, they come into this as your digital toolkit. And then your miscellaneous will just be things like emergencies, buying recharge card or credit or data, any sort of customer return or refunds that you have to handle, any emergency logistics, mishaps, God forbid, but things like that. Your miscellaneous should cover it, right? And I've done a similar exercise for the 25 million naira people. It's not, obviously, there are some things that you do when you're earning 25 million. You do it yourself. You can't outsource it. Like, you don't have the money or the capacity, so you just do it yourself, right? But as your business grows and as you grow in your business, obviously, you begin to make more money and then you begin to outsource. And it's actually good for you to start small, because when you start small, you kind of understand everything that's happening in your business and nobody can come into your business and try to bullshit you. So that's the good thing. Now, one thing I've done here is I have not put in your salary, right? I don't know how much you want to pay yourself. I don't know if you want to pay yourself, right? The choice is yours. However, what I'll say is always leverage tax exemption opportunities where possible, right? I'm not a tax advisor. Speak to one, speak to like a legal advisor as well and an accountant, and let them let you know where you can take advantage of certain tax exemptions where possible, right? That sort of thing. Again, if you are running with the 25 million naira target or scenario, leverage free tools as often as you can, leverage collaboration opportunities, things like that, right? So now you have an idea of how much it will cost you, right, to run your e-commerce business for the next 12 months if you want to make 25 million or 100 million.